All right, good morning, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Um, this is the New York session, and it's a new week. Today's date is the 11th of August 2025, and we go again. Okay, so looking at the dollar index, last week we talked about price coming for 98.47 from here, but that couldn't happen during the New York session, and so far this morning that's what price is doing. So I want to see how we're gonna go above this high. Do we stay above it, or do we come back immediately after going above it? That's gonna give us more clarity as to whether we are going to continue going up or we're going to reject. Now, overnight, this wick came in. I don't know where it came from, but it's kind of messing up with what I'm seeing. So ignore all this wick here and pay attention to that. I don't know if everybody has that, but I have it, which is weird. Anyway, so I'm expecting price to continue going up, and once we break this high, we will see what price is gonna do. Okay, so most of what is gonna happen today or for the rest of the week will depend on how price is gonna trade above that high. So let's wait. Opposite is true for the euro. I think Friday we talked about price moving from here to attack this low. Kind of played around, but same level, time of the day, they used it right there to send price lower. So opposite to what the dollar is doing, we'll see when price gets here what is gonna happen next. Then on British pound, now British pound is giving more in terms of price action. Maybe British pound is giving us a clue as to what price is gonna do, because they went up and rejected. On the H4, we are breaking a down candle. On the daily, we're gonna close almost below this, which if that happens, we will eventually come back to attack this equal low. So again, let's see how today is gonna close, and that will give us more clarity going forward. Now, if you want to take a trade, you can use, let me go onto the HM15. I'll say wait for today to close first, okay, because it can reject and come back up again. So wait for today to close, and then going into tomorrow. If today closes bearish, we are likely gonna come somewhere here. Okay, we're gonna come somewhere there because there's no fair value gap. That's the first one. So watch this low. Let's watch this low. If we break it and we pull back, you're gonna be selling short to come here. Okay, so that is what you want to expect on the British pound. Euro pound, we spoke about this gap holding and sending price lower. That is what we are experiencing, so expect a continuation to the downside on the Euro pound going forward, especially going into tomorrow. Okay, so look for sells on Euro pound. If you want to look for sells on Euro pound, probably the next gap is down here. So on the daily, expect a continuation to the downside. Okay. Dollar yen, like I said, if we close bullish this week, we're gonna go up. I mean, if we close bullish on Friday, we're gonna go up. So the next upside objective on this is a breaker. So we are looking for buys on the dollar yen. This level 148.60 is a draw on liquidity, and then the closing price is also a draw on liquidity. So look for buys if you want to. In terms of entries, I think they've already moved away from this fair value gap, so watch this one. Watch this one here. If we should pull back to it, that can be an entry for a push to the upside. So wait for pullback, and then you're aiming for this candle's low and then that level. Okay, those two are your upside objectives. Gold. So gold, we finally rejected the down candle, which, like I said, you need to be patient. Let price show you which direction it wants to go. With today's candle, that shows more intention that they're gonna go lower. So going forward, you wanna look for sells on gold. Your first objective is this candle's high. So if we pull back, you're looking to sell to this candle's high, and then let me go to the 1 hour. Then this candle's high. So 3334.044 and then 3316.39. Those are the downside objectives for the gold market. So you can look for sell ideas on gold and target these levels. Maybe during this New York session, if you see price pulling back, watch the same level here. Okay, that same level. If we pull back to it, you want to sell and then target these two levels. And crude oil. So crude oil, I still think they're gonna trade down here this week to that daily fair value gap over here. So this week starting and pushing up, that's a very good thing. I like that. So Monday is going up. We're gonna wait patiently for Tuesday to see if we can reject. If we reject, then we sell short to target the 62.16 level. So don't take any trade yet on this. I don't think it's bullish yet. This might be just a pullback and then we go down. As to where they can reverse from, you can use Friday's high and Thursday's high as well. Okay, those two levels can be used to anticipate where price is likely gonna reverse from. Okay, so watch that level, and once we get there, maybe between tomorrow and Wednesday, you wanna look for a sell. You can also add this candle's low. They move up, we broke. That is a breaker. You can add that to it. It's very close in proximity, so you can leave it and focus on that one. Then ES. So ES, I am watching to see what is going to happen today, this afternoon, because on Thursday this candle happened, and on Friday I was expecting them to go and attack this low, and it came back up, but it couldn't take it out completely, and Monday has now gone above it. So I want to see, do we reject previous week high, because it ended as an inside candle. Okay, so as an inside candle, chances are they take out the previous week high and then come back down. Hence, watch today and see during this New York session how price is going to trade above this, because we are exactly at OTE, the first area of distribution. Okay, so with this, it should have gone down. Now sometimes they can set it as a trap and then come back above it to take out anybody that shorted in there and then go down. So New York session, pay attention and see, do we reject and go lower? Okay, so that's that for the currencies. Let's go over to the crypto market, starting with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, as we talked about last week, this was going to be the draw after we rejected the fair value gap. That is still the draw on liquidity, so continue looking for the buys. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 8, the next upside objective, and then the 129,556.93 level as the upside objective. Ethereum has gone way beyond the equal high, so I think based on how it went above it, we might continue to go up here, which is the 4876 level. 4876 level, that might be the next upside objective. This is so beautiful to see. A fair value gap, trade through a gap, and then we scream up to the equal high. So 4876 is your next upside objective. So continue looking for buy. I like the way the weekly closed. We've gone above this down candle. On the 3 months, we are screaming above this whole down movement. So I think Ethereum will make an all-time high again. That's a good thing for all the Ethereum traders. Solana, that also playing out nicely. It's kind of currently stuck at this up candle, but I think we might trade through it. When Bitcoin resumes, we might trade through this gap and continue going higher. So again, maybe not today. Watch Sunday's low for a run and then a potential rejection. We also have a nice small fair value gap over here. It can extend and touch that, then reject and resume going higher. As I mentioned, 2200 0.33. That's the target. Okay, so look for continuation to the upside. Ripple is also on its way. We had a nice push on Thursday, so continuation. I think this is just a pullback. It's reaccumulating, so I expect a continuation to the upside. We've had a immediate close, so this is a pullback, so this can be a trade idea, and then we scream high again. Okay, so look for that as a continuation. Hype also doing same thing. We went all the way up to that previous week high, and I'm expecting the next upside objective to be here, 49.84. And also I think I did a projection and it came very close to it. It was somewhere here. It was the projection of the movement down. I think, let me see if it was this one. Nope, it wasn't this one. Let's see if it was that one. Yes, it was this one. It came very close to it and pulled back. So the 51 level, that's the draw. Okay, so apart from this, we can reach for that and beyond, because now they've given a 3 down candles, so that too can be projected to the upside, and 1 2 7 6 1 8, and then the 2. So you can do this by yourself. Just project these 3 down candles to the upside, and then look for the the fib extensions: 1 2 7 1 6 8 1 6 1 8, and then the 2. Okay. This one was doing well until today. We had a nice push away. We have a fair value gap, so I think they might probably dip in here or just take out Sunday's low here, reject, and then go higher. So again, watch AI16Z, because we might reject and then scream higher based on the weekly time frame. Okay, and then finally Chachki has also been performing amazing. We broke through all the levels that I gave, including that one too. So this might be an area of accumulation, this down candle, and expect a continuation to the upside. Now from the monthly perspective, we've now gone above this down candle, and we are still early in the month, but we can project that to the upside, and 2 level is here, and that can be a target price is reaching for here. Okay, so on the lower time frame, this is just a pullback. You can look for H4 immediate close. Okay, H4 immediate close, and then get in again to continue going up. 0.00015 as your next upside objective. Also EuroCAD, I think last week I talked about this. We are likely going to come here. So EuroCAD potential trade idea for this week to come here is possible. So watch EuroCAD for this week for a movement down. Just be patient for the daily to give you a signal. Okay, let the daily give you a signal first. we want at least a close below a previous candle's low, and then you can start looking for the sell. Pound Aussie, I think that one is also likely gonna go up to here because they've reached the previous targets that I gave, so we are likely gonna go up here. So again, look for a buy on this, maybe a H4 immediate close above a down candle. That would be your entry technique. Then you do that, or wait for the day to close above previous day's high. London or New York, turn up, buy a fair value gap, and then wait for price to expand up. Okay. Now, in terms of news event, we have CPI tomorrow at 1:30, so that's gonna be really interesting to see tomorrow at 1:30. So tomorrow 1:30, we will observe the CPI news, and then on Thursday we have PPI, and then Friday we have retail sales. So not bad in terms of news event, not extremely volatile apart from the one on Tuesday, and that means hopefully we are not gonna get too much of manipulation apart from the Tuesday. So after Tuesday, price should give us nice moves to go, probably in our favor. Apart from that, the other news is on the 8th of August, sorry, on the 8th of September, I will not be around. So our last session is going to be on the 5th of September. On the 5th of September, that will be our last session, and then I'll be off for the rest of the month, and I'll be back on the 1st of October. Okay, so take note of that. It's fast approaching. Today is the 11th. So that's all I have for you for today. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Take care, and I'll see you same time tomorrow. Peace.